Oh, we live in the bream. We are living the bream. Hello, thank you for joining me again today. Special day today, birthday treat day. Couple of hours on the bank. Actually turned 50 today. Thank you very much. And we're just battling on with the red maggot, a little bit of ground bait, and we'll see how we get on. I've set up and plumbed up. Put a tiny ball of ground bait in. 5 or 6 red maggots in the cup of the catapult, just to try and combat the wind. And we're roughly there or thereabouts. Like I said, we've got a couple of hours. We're going straight down the centre, not messing about margin fish or anything like that. It's still cold, so I'm hoping we can nick 1 or 2 just down that central channel. When you're fishing and you get the cameras out, it's a bit like you're waiting for Father Christmas, you know. You have to believe in the magic, and the magic will happen. And we are away. Not been to this fishery for a good few years. Well, about 2 years. And it's only up the road from where I live. It's a tidy little place. It's crammed full of fish. I was here one day when they were doing the netting, and the mathematics of it was basically there's about £50 of fish for each peg, easy, without even trying. So if you can't catch today, I think next video you'll see me down the shops trying to buy a set of golf clubs. Is that a bite? That's a little bite. That was a tender little bite. So what do we have? World's smallest bream. Always welcome. So put a couple of little balls of ground bait in. Literally 5 or 6 maggots over the top. I think that's all we're going to need to get started. I know I've said it before and failed. And the sign of madness, or the first sign of madness, is keep doing the same old thing and getting the same result. But it's worked for me in the past. There's no reason why it shouldn't work today. The wind was blowing from behind when I got here. Seemed to have set up, plumbed up, cast in, and now it's blowing left to right. But we'll work with it. Another one. I'm surprised at how many views I've had on my 3 films that I've put out. And I thank you all very much for watching them. I really do. And part of the process... Oh, that one's come off. Part of the process of editing is just as enjoyable, or more enjoyable, than the fishing itself. Yeah, the maggot's been a bit tattered. So that fish had had that maggot in its mouth before the bite registered. So you just have to Have to keep an eye on that sensitivity. See if we can't improve it through a shot pattern or something like that. So where the shadow, reflection, whatever you want to call it, from that far bank meets just after halfway, that's where I've put 2 tiny dobs of ground bait. You reload it here in moderation on the rules, so you take advantage of that. Not too many maggots going in, but hopefully it keeps them grubbing around. Beautiful. The maggot survived the ordeal, so we'll recycle that one. So this is not a bad start. Now I'm not being greedy, I'm just hoping to catch a few fish. Thought a birthday banger would be nice, wouldn't it? Fingers crossed. Hello, Mr. Duck. Mr. Mallard. We've got ourselves a fishing video with fish in. I can catch on cold days. The method works. Red maggot over a bit of ground bait. There are 1 or 2 little bubbles coming up around that float, which I think is the ground bait being disturbed by fish mooching through it. There, oh yes, is he still on? Yeah. Oh no, he's off. Oh, there are little signs you can watch out for when you're fishing, like that little fizzing of bubbles there. Let me know that the ground bait was being chewed through. A few more bubbles there. I'm not waiting for the float to go completely under. I've only put the float out up high so I can actually see it. Any movement that isn't the wind, we'll have a little knock into. There you go. So, out of the half pint maggots I used the other day, I probably didn't even use half of them. So there are plenty of maggots, and if you get a fish with every maggot, you could have over 100 fish. I don't think we're going to be that lucky, but you never know. I don't suppose you'll be able to see the float with you on the screen. That's why I've left it sitting up. You know me, I like a light shot pattern, but the wind plays havoc with it. Oh, no, it's still on. I don't mind what size fish I catch. They're all very welcome, especially on these colder winter days. So if you make the effort to get out fishing and you're rewarded with anything that takes that float under, you've had a good day. Like I said, we're not waiting for the float to go under. It's only their visual. It's a little white marker underneath, and that disappears. We'll have a look. That float has gone surprisingly dormant. I wonder if the maggots come off. Yes, maggots come off. Now with these little small barbless hooks, if you do get a touch or a take or float goes under, it is always best to just double check. I'm only going to use single maggot for now. That one went under, so that was a confident take. Tell you what I'll do. What we'll do, a little ball of ground bait. About half the size of a golf ball. Ooh. How's your luck? There is a way of coming back to the same spot every time if you wanted to be super accurate, and obviously you cast out as you would. Oh, I missed that one. I'll show you now. Oh, I have to put a maggot on first. Oops, winding tree. You cast out past your spot, put your line into the clip, tip under the water, and then just remember how many turns. 3, 4, so that's 5 turns back. So you cast out over your spot, clip your line in, reel back however many times it is to get to your spot, and then you know then that when you cast out and hit the clip, it's 5 turns, and if you bang on your marker on the far side, you're pretty much in the same spot every time. That was a confident little take from a little fish. Oh, what a catch. Beautiful. I'm casting slightly past the spot this time. I've flicked some maggots in, only 5 or 6. But they did go past where I have been fishing. There you go. That's a more confident take. Oh, we live in the bream. We are living the bream. Beautiful. We'll have a few more of them. So I thought that was a bream. It's a lovely eyed, like a roach but different. That was a lovely one. So I've chucked a few maggots in, just see if we can liven the spot up. But the wind got a few of the maggots. I didn't quite go as far. So I'm just in between the spot of the ground bait and the maggots. I've been using my phone for filming. Obviously I've been fishing short sessions while it's been so cold. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Oh, if we get this out, it'll be a miracle. That went like a train. Yep, this is pulling. So as I was saying about filming on my phone, it eats up a lot of data. So I was going to treat myself to a camera and a decent memory card, so I can film longer sessions. So I'm hoping my phone has got enough memory to reach the conclusion of this little battle. Lovely. You just got to hope the hook link survives this. I'm sure it will. He's not ready yet. There we go. Lovely. It's wonderful. That could well have been the birthday banger that we were after. A lot of fun. A lot of fun on size 18 hook. After a little rest in the net, she's away. Now, is it the fact that they've found that small bed of ground bait, or is it the maggots that have actually attracted them in? Either way, it's working. Another little hide. Oh my goodness me. I was just about to mention as well, when I chuck the maggot in, or when I chuck the hook in, after catching a fish, you'll see me chuck the hook in like that. And that's where I flick the used maggots in as well. So every now and again like that, when you're hooking a fish, you might just catch a bonus fish right under your feet. Chewed up maggot goes in the edge, and these little opportunist fish swimming by think, oh, free lunch. Now, who doesn't like a free lunch? That's just me. Oh, that wasn't me. That was a fish. And they're all in lovely condition. Lovely condition. And they don't hang about. The two blokes fishing next to me are just discussing that they've had a slow start. They're both, oh no, they're not. One's on a pole, one's on a feeder rod. I actually bought a pole, so I was going to use a pole. But when I've come to get it out of the boot, I've realised I've left my pole roller at home. And I don't want to be sliding it all across this wet grass. It's slightly muddy today. The geese are having a word. Someone's walking past. They don't like being disturbed. I was actually sitting up on that peg to my right, but those geese were not for moving. And I thought, well, the pool's empty, I'll move. They obviously live here, I don't. Again, if you think it's gone suspiciously quiet, just check that hook length. You may have picked up a leaf or a bit of weed or maggot come off. Maggots all good. I can catch fish after all, who knew? Well, I have had a really good couple of hours. We started off lucky, shall I say. One or two smaller silvers to get us underway. And we had that plonking hide. I think that was a birthday banger that we were after. Only using size 18 hook, single maggot. And we had a very good day. But I will wrap it up there, because I've got to get back. I think I'm going out for treat tea tonight for my birthday. So thank you ever so much for watching, and hopefully see you again on Unhooking the Mind soon. Bye bye.